Hey everybody, Matt Hill here in San Diego, California. We're at the LDC Gas Forums conference. Introduce yourself.
Jake Ewing with Hydria Energy Technologies.
Well, thank you for doing this with me today.
Yeah,
what do you think
absolutely.
about San Diego?
Weather. I mean,
Wow.
I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
Oklahoma City's about 110 today.
Yep. From DFW. So absolutely, yeah. This weather is magic, right?
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in DFW, right there in Dallas.
You stayed put, huh?
I'm Texas through and through.
Yeah.
Born and raised, probably died there.
Well, if you guys become a country, the draw might be to come on down. But
Yeah,
Kevin Stitt's doing a pretty good job with Oklahoma right now.
Yeah.
We're happy for the most part.
Oklahoma is that's our brother right there. Yeah, for sure.
We all came out here to California because the pool was discussing and networking about energy, and it really, has our hearts and minds at all times. Well, tell me, how did you get into oil and gas?
It is a long path, but ultimately I started as a welder, just building pressure vessels. It was a code welding shop that we built nuclear steam dryers, we built pressure vessels, we're an ASME shop, so we did all kinds of different stuff. Eventually went into welding engineering, ran a large metal fab shop that we built frac pumps and different things, and so on and so forth. And eventually I moved into the BD work doing sales for a CNG company. Actually, it's a wind company that we started a CNG division. Me and an engineer, boom, stood it up. Yeah, it's a wind company building wind towers. Me and an engineer, we stood up a CNG division where we built decompression equipment for virtual pipeline. It was really random, actually. I mean, it just kind of popped up.
Yeah, but they funded it and they said,
funded
hey,
it. They funded it.
The
timing was right. We had a good product, and here I am. Enjoying the energy industry. Really wasn't the entire goal. Ultimately I've been in manufacturing my entire life, metal fabrication mostly. But these forums have been very, very helpful. I love the energy industry. Yep. I mean, what a service we provide to the world, right?
Abundant, reliable, affordable energy, as Richard Spears would say, energy for poor people, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And, globally, we all need to work really hard to, we live such luxury lifestyles, but most of the world does not. And we're sitting on really the abilities to provide the entire world with energy that's not just affordable and abundant, but coming from countries that care about their well-being.
Absolutely. I mean, we're the most responsible energy providers in the world.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's in my opinion, there's no such thing as clean energy. Everything
has a cost.
Everything has a cost. Whether it's wind, solar, no matter what, everything has a cost. But we, as a country, are the most responsible on how we provide it. So. We're a part of that. Hydria, ultimately, we deliver.
Yeah, tell me all about your company. Sure. Give me 30,000 foot view, little elevator pitch.
Yeah, so I'm wearing a K-Tech Gases hat. So Hydria is a holding company that purchased K-Tech Gases. Okay. K-Tech Gases was founded on Type 4 cylinder technology, ASME gas storage. So imagine a carbon fiber wrapped plastic liner cylinder.
Yes, I will. Love that.
Extremely light, extremely tough, and it ultimately is the largest capacity that you can possibly create in the smallest package.
Okay.
If you want to transfer gas, a compressed gas molecule over the road, or store statically for a backup fuel system or for a prime powered genset or something like that. Natural gas is ultimately our biggest storage molecule that we use.
Yeah, and we're not storing. We haven't really started working on a lot more storage. We got a huge space to grow.
Exactly. Yeah. So you think of like a battery for electricity. We are the most advanced storage technology for natural gas. So we have a lot of storage systems that provide backup fuel for prime powered gensets. The primary fuel for prime powered gensets, backup power, prime powered fuel for backup powered gensets. I mean, ultimately, if you need natural gas as a fuel, if you need hydrogen as a fuel, we build the storage mechanism. We also build the trailer mechanism to take it from the pipeline to the end user. So
yeah, you guys are working with a lot of frac fleets right now.
Biggest customer,
who definitely need immediate power.
Yeah, exactly. So our biggest, probably 90% of our trailers are in West Texas right now. So we supply a lot of gas to frac. Let me back up. We don't actually supply the gas. Our customers supply the gas. We're equipment manufacturer.
You have the mechanisms.
Yeah. So, to be careful there. I don't want people to think we're their competition.
And I see how you guys are also like leading the charge. Like, hey, while you're fracking, you can bring that gas back. Get it 100%. Cleaned up back to the system. Rapidly.
So we have systems that are set up as backup supply for artificial lift.
Yep.
We have systems set up for storage after scrub the gas from dropping it out of a flare. Any way that you can capture the natural gas and you need storage, static storage for a long period of time, we can build a system to supply whatever you need.
Oh, that's fantastic.
If you need 100,000 scuff, 500,000 scuff, a million scuff, we can figure it out. We can package our system however you would like. Obviously, over the road, you have DOT restrictions, so it depends. We have a limit of what we can do. But as far as static storage, we can handle anything. If you want us to develop compression to boost up the pressure, to keep it full, there's not really a limit of what we can do. It just depends on what
somebody's got to ask you, and let's get to work on that solution.
Exactly.
What I really like, I was talking to a few people the other day, a little round table. Kind of our go-to, idea is if you need gas storage, we'll just leave it underground. We're not going to drill right now. Look at gas prices, yada yada. But that whole turn on the spigot idea. Well, a lot of companies have to look at their budgets and go, I really can't drill right now. And what does our future look like tomorrow and the next day and next day? If we really don't know our natural gas, nationwide ready to turn on immediately, and that makes the markets a little bit, crazy sometimes. So I think it's critical that we're able to, hey, if now's the time you have in your budget to go drill, we'll figure out a way to store it.
Absolutely. Yeah, natural gas, as far as energy goes, is probably the least volatile of all of it, right? We have so much of it. It's quite shocking that we don't utilize it way more than we currently do.
We're working on it.
We're getting there, and we want to be a solution for that.
Yep.
We want to be a solution for that. Ultimately, what we're providing to our customers is a energy solution, not just a natural gas solution, not just a hydrogen solution,
it's or a compressor.
It's an energy solution. It's an energy solution. That's why we're Hydria Energy Technologies. It's very, very specific on how we pick that name, because solutions kind of is a mechanism of who and how it's delivered. Ultimately, what we want to do is we're an equipment manufacturer.
Yep.
We develop new technologies that allow our customers to be successful. So, strictly an equipment manufacturer, an equipment developer, technology developer. So
I love engineers that are also business development, because he's got his mind wrapped around I can do this and I can do this and I can do this.
There's no limit.
No limit. Nowadays, with all the all of our tools, it's really impressive what everybody in our industry can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So our biggest customers right now are oilfield service companies.
Yeah.
Those that are providing fuel to frac. We have several drilling applications as well, but
would you like to see more operators come to you and find out
100%.
Yeah.
We have, I can't tell you how many times I've had an operator say, well, we have a diesel distributor and we have a gas distributor, and we want to combine the two. And we're struggling because the diesel distributor does not want to do the natural gas. And the natural gas company is like, well, why would we touch diesel? It's on its way out. And they struggle to combine the two. And now there's plenty of people that are doing both, but they come to us for solutions. It's like, hey, we will. We have customers that can do that. We can point you to that. So there's a balance, right? We don't want to cut our customers out that are the solution for the operators. But on the other hand, there's just so much need for it. The amount of e-fracs and the amount of 100% natural gas fleets. You've probably seen it, but the 100% natural gas fleet that's coming out of Liberty is super slick. I'm pretty sure that ProFrac has one coming out too. I'm pretty sure that next year has one as well.
If they want to keep up,
I haven't seen them.
Horsepower.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
It's super cool with the way that they. Diesel obviously has a lot of push to the torque and how they can respond to different stages and ramps ups and shutdowns. And natural gas has always had the kind of the black eye of it's not quite responsive enough. But man, technology just it advances faster than the complaints come out, and now there's solutions. So there's really no excuses, right? I mean, when I talk to oilfield service companies that are like, we're interested in getting into natural gas, what are you waiting on? We will legit hold your hand and get you into. Our job is to make the barrier of entry for natural gas to provide clean, low carbon, excessive cheap fuels to create more energy for the rest of the world. We're here to bring solutions. What are you waiting on? I mean, just say yes and we will do it. And everybody will make a lot of money. Everybody will have a lot of fun. Everybody will have a lot of business. What are we waiting on?
What are we waiting on? You guys spread the word. Hook up with Jacob. Make sure you follow him on LinkedIn. Communicate with him. Absolutely. And come talk to him. God bless you. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thank you.
Very much.
It was great.
I hope everybody in San Diego sees this and starts talking about where their energy comes from. Take care. God bless y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.